Hello, Pupper Gang. Welcome once more to the Pupper Zone. I'm your host, August Twitter, and today we're live again. Yippee! How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Let me move my camera the slightest bit like this. How are you guys doing? Hello, Golden Raccoon. Hello, Phil Blocks. Hello, nobody else that might be in the chat today on this fine day. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. I hope you guys are doing great today. It's been a nice grand old week for me. Among Us. Among Us. How are you doing, Golden Raccoon? Hope you're doing good. Sus. Holy. I have an Among Us figure. Where is it? Also, holy, thank you for the resub for 6 months. Tier 3, by the way. Holy, I highly appreciate that, Golden Raccoon. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much. Damn. I'm realizing, what the fuck? Okay. I'm realizing that's gonna make it so then I have to put on the corgi onesie. So that's fun. I'll go do that in a bit. No worries. But damn, I hope you guys are doing great today. It has been a long week for me, as for most of you know. But I finished my first week of law school. Yippee! Yippee! So yeah, that just finished today. That first week. Had some fun stuff. Been doing a lot of reading every single day for many, many hours. So yeah. Hello, by the way, Floppo. Welcome in. But yeah, a lot of reading. A lot of reading, actually. Like my schedule is mostly taken up by prep for classes and studying cases and all that good stuff. So it's been a long time of doing that sort of stuff. Hello, cool kid. Welcome and hope you're doing good today on this fine day. What up? Doing great, doing great. We're here. I survived my first week of law school. I don't want to. I'm not losing my mind. So we're doing pretty fine. We're doing pretty freaking fine. I went to a social as well. Had a lot of fun with that. Played pool and stuff like that. What am I gonna do this stream? I have no clue. But I wanted to start off with looking at a certain important video. I think, even though it's not like super pertinent to us always, but like a lot of people care about it. I want to look at the Silk Song trailer. First and foremost. The wheel, no, the wheel's not today. The wheel's gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna treat tomorrow as like sub Saturday, I guess. And that'll be my plan for tomorrow. But today, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I want to look at Silk Song. I just want to react to that because the Silk Post trailer, silking my song. Yeah. Exactly. So I have that pulled up. Before we do that, I'm gonna go put on the corgi onesie because of Golden Raccoon's resub. So I will be right back. You guys enjoy yourselves with the music for a moment and get yourselves settled in. Maybe get some popcorn if you haven't seen this release trailer yet. Hello, Mac. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a wonderful day today on this fine day. I'm going to be very quickly putting on the corgi onesie, so I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. The background looks different. Did I move? I did move, Mac. I'll get into that when I come back. But yeah, I have moved. Because I'm in law school and stuff now. I moved to where my law school is. So yeah, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Kind of back. Naming my son Silk Song. I don't know how fitting of a name that is, just as conventional purposes. But yeah, I'm back. How are we doing? How are we feeling? So yeah, just to elaborate, Mac. I moved. Just kind of like that's why I haven't really been as active, but I'm in law school now, so a lot of stuff to do, a lot of reading and class work and study group stuff and all that stuff. But besides that, just yeah, just been very busy, but I'm still here. I'm still making content. I'm still live and stuff and having a great grand old time. So yeah. Hello, Pillow, by the way. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day today on this fine day. We're gonna check out the Silk Song release trailer real quick here. And I also want to update the sub goal for right now. Have I put anyone in jail yet? No. No, that's not how that works right now. Not yet. Um Definitely not. I can't in any way, shape, or form do any of that stuff right now, but eventually maybe. Not put someone in jail, but maybe I'll be involved in stuff like that. God, how much is a tier 3 sub valued at? I always forget. Is that a $25 value kind of vibe? Is that the general vibe normally? But yeah, Mac, I hope that was a good explanation. $20. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly just confirm on my end of things here. For 20 pounds. Okay, yeah, then I wanna just quickly confirm on my end of things how much it is. Just so then I have a general understanding of what's my new goal that I should set here right now. Close out of that. How do I make it a tier 3 sub to see the price? Tier 3. It's 25 bucks. Okay, yeah, it's $25. Okay. $25. I'll probably put you in jail soon when they catch you. No, Billy. No. Um, no. I don't think that's the case, Billy. Okay, so we're gonna make the next goal. Okay, so we're gonna make the next goal be this. Where's my thing for it? Here it is. I don't know what I want to make the next goal. You can't believe I was the Bay Harbor Butcher all along? Oh my goodness. But how can you prove it? Acting like dokes out here. How can I prove it? I know, but how can I prove it? I've never watched that show in my life, but I've seen enough clips about it. What do I want my goal to be? I'm just gonna write buff for now. No, I'm not gonna write buff for now. You know what? I have no clue. I am just gonna write buff actually. I have no clue what to say for the daily sub goal for the rest of the day. We're just gonna leave it at that. I do have another video like pulled up in the background if we want to really make me a React Andy for today. The Shep video, I think it is, about Roblox and Chris Hansen and everything, the one that came out today. I don't know if we want to make me a React Andy guy, we could check that out depending on if we hit that sub goal. We'll think about it. But let's check out the Silk Song release trailer. The only thing I've heard is that there's a release date and that it's actually really close, and we might end up having to play that, you know. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. We got the silly little Silk Song. If you wait, okay. Wait. First and foremost, this looks very pretty. I'm gonna be honest. This looks very pretty so far. Very pretty. The Peak of a Haunted Kingdom. Cool. I'm going to pause real quick. If you donate 500 bits, can I open 2 CS2 cases later? No. Also, thank you for the raid, Kaifi, the Pulsar. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're having a wonderful day today on this fine day. How are you doing? What were you up to? What you watching? We're watching the Silk Song release trailer just to get caught up on this news. I haven't really, like, been very caught. I haven't been live in like a week or something like that. And this stuff came out what, like yesterday or something. So I'm silk posting. I'm silk posting right now. Yeah. But I hope your stream went well. I hope you're doing great today on this fine day. I hope everything's good. What was up with you? What was popping? What was up? But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. There's also that Dead by Daylight drama video, though it's a lot less serious than Roblox. Oh, I see. I mean, make me a React Andy all you want, guys. At the end of the day, I mean, I love gaming, but I also love seeing what you guys have been sending me and everything. And we can treat the beginning of stream anyway as like just getting caught up on stuff that you guys have been talking about in the week. What's the day? It's the day of being live, nerds. Get clickbaited. Yeah, no, I just named it like that because I haven't been live in a week. So I just said today's the day of being live. Yeah. So that's how it be. Yeah, like 27 fire rate on a tainted Bethany rock bottom start. You lost. Oh, Firemind can be the absolute worst. When it comes to like having a really fast fire rate like that, you're just exploding constantly. So I can see how that could ultimately like cause your death. But yeah, nerds, I hope you're doing great today. Hope you're having a wonderful day today on this fine day. Let's keep going. The peak of a haunted kingdom. I love the UI. It's very nice. I wonder what those little icons are below the health, But this all looks very nice. Very pretty. And a similar vibe. Dude. Thanks. No problem, Kaifi. Is that how I would pronounce your name, Kaifi? I hope it is. Dude. This looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Handcrafted once more. Awesome. We've still got like the double jump stuff. 200 ferocious foes. Interesting. I'm assuming they're gonna have a bestiary again. Over 40 legendary bosses, or I hope they're probably going to have like a Pantheon thing again. That was a cool tech. Slow falling. Kaifi. All right, I see. I'll keep that in mind. Restore a kingdom's hope. Ooh, that's cool. The parachute skirt. Yeah, that was sick. And I heard, fucking September 4th of this year, dude. That's 2 weeks from now, is it not? Like that's just crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy to me. I have so much fucking Undertale shit on my feet. Oh god. Let's go back over here. 2026? No, didn't they say this year? Literally 2 weeks from now? Isn't it crazy? Did it say 2026? I thought it just said September 4th. Yeah. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I'm gonna have to drop everything and just play that game, dude. Holy shit. Most people don't get on the first try. I see, Kaifi. No worries. Yeah, I tried my best. Either you've been clickbaited, either you're watching whose stream doesn't matter to you. You got forts like in chess. Yeah. Now, like Silksong is coming this year, you feel like you should play Hollow Knight. Oh, yeah, for sure. Hollow Knight's fun. Very, very fun. I still haven't done any of the Pantheon shit. I probably won't. But yeah. I'd be down to hop into Silksong. It's like a new thing and everything like that. 13 days. Yeah, that's crazy. Silksong, only 2 weeks away. You have Hollow Knight, but this PC can't run it well, so you'll wait till your PC is built to play it. Damn. I didn't realize that Hollow Knight was like a relatively intense game on your computer. I didn't think you'd need like a very like, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. They didn't say 2025. I'm doubting. I think everyone would lose their fucking mind. I mean, you go on YouTube. Okay. Actually, let me literally show this right now because it's literally I just noticed it. You go on YouTube here underneath it says 2025 over here. I don't know if you guys can see that very easily, but it says 2025. So yeah. It's there. Silksong tomorrow. Silksong tomorrow. Have I completed Hollow Knight? I mean, technically, I haven't done like the 112% or anything like that, but I did beat the game. So you could consider it as me having completed Hollow Knight, just not like a more billion% completed, you know? But yeah, I enjoyed Hollow Knight a lot. I played like I could check my Steam right now to see how many hours total I have on it, but I completed a fair bit of it. So yeah, it's just a little laggy, not hindering, but you want the best experience. Oh, for sure. With a game like that, you definitely want the best experience. It's got it's just such a good game. I loved it. I love the movement. I love the combat. I love the story. Everything is just very good. I hope that Silk Song is up to par on that front. And from what I've seen, it looked like it is. I mean, it looks sick. The movement looks incredible, and the fights look very cool. So I'm excited. I'm excited. The amount of brain rot that is about to get released September 4th is insane. Then Delta Rot and Silk Rot will combine and take over the internet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, I mean that'll be what we are. No, only 20 hours I have on Hollow Knight. That'll be the placeholder for my Deltarune obsession, you know? It'll fill in. Cause dude, I'm still God, I'm still keeping in mind of like, damn, I wanna keep on freaking be watching this, man. I really wish I could continue to be watching this stuff, man. But or like playing Deltarune, but you know, there's nothing else to do with it until we get more chapters, unfortunately. But, you know, we'll just sit and be patient and wait and be cool and stuff, and it'll be totally fine. And eventually we'll get there. But yeah, that was the Silk Song release trailer. That was very cool. I'm very excited. It's awesome to see that that's going to be coming out in less than 2 weeks. That's just a crazy, crazy thing that they just release it like that. That's just super cool. But yeah, I know you guys have sent other videos. The Roblox take a seat shit, and then Golden Raccoon, you said there was a Dead by Daylight. Um, what was it? A Dead by Daylight drama video? What was that? I also see this behavior video. Can BHVR recover from this disaster? What is that? Is that the Dead by Daylight thing? Is that it? I should probably like make these their own separate tabs so then I don't like have all this shit kind of like just popping up everywhere. Hello, Camsio. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day on this fine day. Okay, I don't need this playing immediately. Cool and awesome and great. Behaviors DVD, probably the same drama. Okay, I see. I see. Cool. Hey, I hope you're doing great today, Camsio. Hope you're having a wonderful day today on this fine day. We're react anding. What are we playing today? I'm probably gonna play Isaac, but right now I'm just going over little videos and stuff like that you guys have sent in the Discord. We're doing a little bit of React Randy kind of angle right here for the beginning of the stream, just because we're kind of vibing for the beginning, you know, just getting updated on stuff throughout the week. Damn, all 3 Lego Batman games are on sale. Shit, I've heard very good things about the Lego Batman games. Definitely heard some very good things. You're good. Every day is good, don't you think? Sure. Yeah, I'll go with that. I mean, yeah. For me, recently, every day has been good. I've been having some great days. First week of law school is done, so you know, you could say that it's been some great times. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I agree. I think every day has been good recently. I think it hasn't been too bad. Okay. Do I want to watch these other videos right now, or do I want to do anything? I mean, we're kind of just still in the beginning of the stream, so you're curious that did I ever play I Am Your Beast by accident? I don't know what I Am Your Beast is. What is that? I'm concerned. Did you ever play I Am Your Beast by accident? I don't think I did. You're in college? Yes, I'm in law school specifically, so grad school. Yeah. Uh yeah. I recently started. Literally first week of my 1L is complete, which is awesome. Very great. already so much reading, but I've already made some great friends, and and uh have already made study groups. I've gone out to socials, drank on someone else's bar tab because of like social groups and stuff like that. So it's been a great time so far. That's for sure. But still a lot of studying and everything. Something like Waterloo, I'm not familiar with what explicitly that would be, so I can't tell you for sure if it's something like that. But just like instead of it being undergraduate school, which I've already graduated from, now I'm in the specialized school, graduate school. Instead of it being my master's, it's my law degree, which takes 3 years to complete. So yeah, at least that's how it is in the US here, because I'm US based. So um yeah. Yeah. Wow, it's a fast-paced game where you're some super trained soldier that doesn't want to be a pawn for COI. Guess what that is? I don't know what that is. Center of the first thing that comes to mind is just I've been talking about becoming or like for potential opportunities doing three-letter agency. I mean, yeah, what, like the CIA or something like that, like the like name placeholder for something like that. That's what comes to mind for me, I guess. But I was also just like got reminded of CLI, which is Certified Legal Intern. That just came to mind immediately because I've been talking about that recently with an advisor, not an advisor, a professor that I was talking to there. There were these memes about first year in call, and also I hate to I do not normally wish to call out somebody's misspelling of something, so do not take any offense to this. But you're spelling college wrong. It's an E, not an A, unless it's like spelled differently wherever you're from. But I'm pretty sure, 99% sure, it should be college. COLLEGE. So just no, do not take any offense to this or anything like that. I just wanted to bring that up. But yeah, there's this meme. Oh yeah, I've seen like the engineer memes. Yeah, no worries. If English is your second language, you're totally fine. English is technically my second language. My first language is Spanish. But I use English so much now, it might as well be my first language, I guess. Which is weird. Very weird. But yeah, I've seen a lot of memes of like engineering students as like their first year, and then they look like they're on crack by the end of their their studies, which is absolutely insane. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Camsio. No worries. I'm just gonna like start pulling up this video. I feel like being a small bit of a React Andy for the beginning of this, so sure, why not? We'll pull this video up while I'm talking. Yeah, that one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's not the same. It's not the same. That's for sure. It's definitely not the same. I don't think. Although we were talking about it in my study group today, actually, that they say that lawyers, at least in the U.S., they have the highest rate of alcoholism amongst professionals, which is kind of insane. I don't want to suggest anything off of that, but that's just a statistic. That's just all that's just a statistic. That's it. But yeah, it's a curious statistic, that's for sure. It would be funny if you played that that game. There would be 3 beasts that we know of. Interesting. That would be cool. I'll have to add. You can send that in just probably as like a message in stream suggestions. There's no guarantee I'll ever play it, but I mean, if you are subbed and you want to put that on your request for the wheel, which by the way, for those of you who have not been here for the last Sub Sunday, the wheel has been changed. You get a request that you can change every week. But we are not doing the whole like a more billion request total from every person. It's just every person only gets one request and they get to change it every week if they wish. Um, just to make it so that we don't have 100 fucking requests in the wheel at a time. So we changed that the last time that we did Sub Sunday. So yeah, just so you guys know about that. But yeah, we've got this video pulled up finally. Yeah, for sure. I've been meaning to do it, and I finally did it right before law school fully started, and I think it was a really good choice, honestly. Okay, we've got this video, which I'm not very familiar with the Dead by Daylight drama situation, but it's titled, "Can BHVR recover from this disaster?" Now, explicitly, just to show you guys, this is from Spook and Jukes. I want to obviously always be a good reactor. This is from Spook and Jukes. I really don't know who they are, but I don't want to just be shamefully stealing content, you know? In fact, let's do it like this, so then you guys can also see who they are at the bottom left. That way we have it in theater mode or whatever. Now you asked what kind of requests are we talking about? Oh, Camsio, if you're not familiar, we have a thing called Sub Sunday, although technically I'm doing Sub Saturdays now, kind of technically. But if you are subscribed here on Twitch, or if you're a member on YouTube, which we have YouTube memberships now, you can request a game every week to be played, and it gets added to a wheel, and I spin the wheel, and whatever game it lands on, I play it for an hour, and I give it my honest input. And yeah, so you basically just get to request a game, and I'll possibly play the game that you're requesting on stream, during stream. Yeah, so yeah, it's one of the benefits you get out of being a subscriber / member on YouTube. So, yeah, subscriber on Twitch or member on YouTube. So yeah, it's just a benefit, a neat little benefit to add on for you guys. So yeah, but yeah, let's get a little bit of a view on what this is. I'm pretty sure this comes to us from Golden Raccoon, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, video is from Golden Raccoon, inputting it into the Discord. So let's check it out. Interesting. This is a Dead by Daylight thing. What what was the concern there? Was he not supposed to show that he was there? Is that like what's he's going to explain it probably, but oh no. No concern? No concern. Okay. Oh. Okay, I see why they used the clip. Oh, that is absolutely the worst thing you could have possibly had happen. Oh no. Oh no. That's is this not Odstarva, if I'm not mistaken? I think I watched this guy on Twitch relatively frequently. Oh no. Wasn't clear enough earlier though. You live in a forest and parkour rampage through soldiers mostly using their own guns. If you're a speedrunner at heart, I hope you'll come across it. Dude, yeah, you guys know I love speedrunning games, so I'd be more than down to potentially check that game out. Is it free? Is it paid? What's it like, Nurs? Yeah, Dead by Daylight. We're looking at some Dead by Daylight drama right now, Camsio. This is odds, yeah? At least according to the DNA evidence. Wait, what do you mean at least according to the DNA evidence? What? I can't believe that's Carl. Can we just oh wait, you guys can't see him from this end because I'm covering him with my camera. I cannot believe this is Carl. It's been so long. Like, wow. It's kind of crazy to think about. Gotta go see another stream. Sorry, Camsio, no worries. Thank you for stopping in. But it's crazy that that's Carl. His main channel is not Otstarva, so he makes intros like that. Okay, I see. $14? Okay, not the end of the world. That will say. I'm not allowed to technically like okay. It's not that I'm allowed. I'm recommended to not have a job during law school, so I don't really have like that much of an income right now, unfortunately. So I always have to keep in mind like whatever I'm purchasing for anything. But your guys' support helps make it happen. So I appreciate it. All right, but yeah, it's crazy to me that this is Carl. It just completely looks very different. Hello, Olivia on TikTok. Welcome in. It's cool that they have a Walking Dead thing coming into Dead by Daylight. Very, very cool, honestly. Okay. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Wow. Maybe someday it's free for a week or so. Yeah, I'd love to. I'll check it out after stream and see if I can add it to like my wish list and see if I ever get any notification about it. Also, yo Rob, what's up? Welcome in on the TikTok side of things. We're checking out some Dead by Daylight drama. Apparently, I'm not a big Dead by Daylight guy, but a lot of members of my community are. So I'm curious to know what it is that's happening. Hope you're doing great today, though. That's crazy. But then would they not then kick out? Okay, so I'm assuming the situation it's just behavior is then like not kicking out cheaters? Oh my god. That is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Oh wow. Basically, if spectator slot is filled, they can't find that IP address of DDoS. Yeah, I kind of get that from the explanation here from Spook and Jukes. That like if there's just no spectator spots, that then they wouldn't be able to actually join or like find out the IP. But behavior just was not letting them fix it. It seems so stupid. Were they just like not even no? Because clearly they were watching because they were kicking people out, but they just weren't actually they weren't actually fucking doing anything to fix the situation. Poor guy, dude. Wow. You're getting ads in a little window above the chat. Have any idea why that happens? You kind of like that rather than missing out stream time. It's an experimental thing, and I think Twitch just like randomly decides whether that happens or they just show ads regularly. So it's out of my control to choose whether it happens or not, but I can choose to allow them to exist, I guess, I think. So like Twitch just decides when they do that. But it's like an occasional thing that happens for ads, nerds. So there's sometimes the ad just overtakes the entire stream, and sometimes it just gets played overhead of or like banner ads or stuff like that. So, you know, it. I don't know why how they choose when one happens or the other, but it's just a method of ads for them on Twitch here. They kicked aunt mods who tried to remedy the situation by filling the slots themselves, but they weren't allowed. Yeah, that's stupid because they missed. That's this is a horrible PR situation for them. You're essentially showing like, damn, you guys have a really shitty anti-cheat system where you've got cheaters just able to very easily get into these games of yours that you're promoting with a celebrity for like a big opportunity here for an expansion of DLC, whatever the hell it is that they're doing. And instead of trying to at least fix the situation, whatever community method it is that people do, you're just acting like you're trying to ignore it. Like that's crazy. It used to be big on Dead by Daylight, but stopped some time ago. The situation is relatively small, but it was preceded by so many issues that it became a straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, that sucks. Having a cheater situation like this can really kill a game, honestly. So yikes, dude. That's really bad. Yeah. Yeah. He was basically giving them a step by step, like this is what we got to do, and they were just like ignoring him. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm curious to know why it is that they were ignoring, like completely ignoring the situation. Like, where I'd assume it's because they were trying to ignore the fact that there were cheaters in the first place. But it's hard to do that when you can't even play the game, I think, right? Like, that just like defeats the purpose. You're just completely. What are you supposed to do in that situation? Yeah, that is rough. Considering humanity could always be incompetence, it could also be, yeah. I'm not surprised that they like are just literally ignoring it and haven't said anything. The common strategy with corporations and like companies and stuff like that in this corpos, with companies in this kind of situation is just one of the main strategies is just ignore it until it goes away. But if you've got people making this much of a stink about it, which like rightfully so, like how can you be ignoring Odds, the biggest Dead by Daylight streamer, when he's trying to just like hand you your fix on a silver platter? Like it's crazy. They were unprepared, you assume. They were just completely oblivious people who didn't know what they were doing and couldn't communicate with one another. Yeah, and that's a really bad look for behavior here because they're just like they just clearly showed that they had no idea what the hell they were doing with a situation like this where they had a whole ass celebrity that came in and tried to and was like, you know, there to promote their game. The guy even stood up and told the solution to them directly and they just dismissed him. Yeah, like that is crazy to me. That's just absolutely crazy. You talk to the people and they just fucking ignore you. That I don't understand why they do that though. Like, did they just think like, oh, we've got this handled? I don't know. Imagine believing people get tired of trolling. Yeah, like, dude, how? I this is frustrating, man. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if they're gonna put shit on Aughts as well for freaking what do you call it? Uh Keeping the video up. I wonder if there's gonna be anything wrong with that. You meant the actor in their lobby told them face to face the situation? Oh my god. That's even worse. Yeah. Having Channel Riggs himself just like walk and be like, hey, there's like cheaters in this lobby. We literally cannot play. And then being like, go back and play your silly little game, man. Like that's fucking awful. That's the worst. That's horrible. I mean, yes, they're not wrong. Cheaters are losers, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but like, yeah, cheaters are losers. But it's all well and good to say all of this stuff, and then at the end of the day, just fucking not actually do anything about it. That's really shitty. Yeah. I wonder how many people were watching this live and saw that happen. Oh, wow. Where's the charges? Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh, thank you, Torn, for the resub. Oh, that just took me completely out of the mindset I had for the video right now. How you doing? Welcome in, Tor. Thank you for the resub. 25 months, by the way. That's a crazy amount. You thought of something even funnier than 24? I just realized that was probably said in TTS, and I didn't hear it. I'm sorry about that, but I read it out loud. So yippee. 25. 25. But how you doing, Torn? Welcome in. He's old. I'm old. Unfortunately, you're not losers if you throw the game under the bus. Yeah, you're just letting them win. Yeah, literally. But yeah, Torn. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your resub. I guess it's resub Friday, guys. I love resub Friday. I love it. I love resub Friday. But yeah, I think just from what I'm seeing, it's just a general situation of behavior just being really shitty is what I'm getting from this. Damn. Feeling the need to be productive but also not wanting to do anything. Oh yeah, I completely get that feeling, Torn. Don't worry. You know, sometimes when you're in that situation, you got to take a moment to just relax and just not do anything. Just vibe for a little bit and then take a little break and then get back to whatever it is that you're doing and then try to do even the smallest little bit of the thing that you have to do and then a little bit. It's like writing. Like if you don't know what to write, you just start putting random shit on the paper or on the document until eventually you know where you're going. It's that kind of vibe, hopefully. Hmm. I forgot that they had a FNAF. I forgot they had a FNAF collaboration. Holy shit. Gotta go for a walk. Yeah. Try push-ups, YOLO. Yeah, just anything, Oh god. What? What? What do you mean? Oh wow. Oh, so they spawn randomly throughout the map and they just spawned right next to each other. I see, I see. There's no room for push-ups. So a little bit of just like jumping around. Just, like literally just moving yourself. Moving yourself. Moving yourself. No. Yeah. 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 The hooks are but yeah, not supposed to happen. I see now. That's just fucking stupid, man. It's so bad. Holy shit. Oh, my mouse. Well, hey, man, that was good. I'm going to give it a like. Like I said, we are ethical reactors in this channel, guys. Check out Spook and Jukes. That was a great video, just recapping the situation and showing us what it is that happened. 100 million plus company, by the way. Yeah. So very good. Be good. Be good reactors, gamers. Be good reactors. And we've reacted to the video. We send you guys their way. I'm gonna post a little link to it in the chat. So then you guys can check it out on your own time as well. So yeah, make sure to check him out. I know I'm like super small. My little views probably do nothing for him, but still, we want to be ethical, and I love being ethical. So yeah, make sure to check that out. That's a crazy situation for sure. A very crazy situation. All my homies hate Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I have not. Okay, I have the game. Let me check when I last played it. I think last last I played Dead by Daylight was January 20th of 2019. It has been a very long time since I last played Dead by Daylight. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. Be good reactors, guys. Send out positive energy, green vibes. Posy vibes, guys. Posy vibes. I don't know what you mean by green vibes kappa. But that was before COVID, by the way. Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy to think about. Oh my god. What the hell? I played it for 12 hours total and just never played it again. Holy crap. Yeah, I am not like the biggest fan of that game. I watched a lot of content of it like a few years back. I watched Ottstarva. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But yeah, I watched their stream and super cool content, but couldn't really bring myself to play it much, not gonna lie. You mean like energy generating reactors, Lamau? Maybe. Oh, I see. I see. I got you now, nerds. I got you. You really want to read, but you need to do something productive. Hey, I mean, what do you have as options of productive things? You know, I don't know, man. We have one more video left of like React Andy kind of vibes. It's a bit of a longer video though. But we did hit the bomb meter, I guess. Um, which means I'm down to do it. I'm down to do it. Times two. Bah. But yeah. I know it's only 2 subs, but we did get a tier 3 sub from Golden Raccoon. Thank you so much, by the way. Appreciate it. Um, so yeah, I'll just put Bud times 2. We can watch this video. This one's a bit of a longer one, but it is also a very important one. One we've been talking about a lot in the community in general recently. If you guys are not familiar, we have been kind of like talking in the background a bit of the Roblox situation with Schlep. And I've literally even talked about this with my law school classmates a little bit, just kind of like when we were like randomly talking about shit. But it's a crazy situation. With Roblox, like essentially just shutting down someone who is trying to get predators off of the platform. So I'm curious to see what this is, especially because apparently this features Chris Hansen. So I'm highly curious as to what this is going to be about. Faux show. But of course, to be highly ethical before we even get into watching it. This is from Schlep. Schlep's YouTube channel here, 1.5 million subscribers. If you guys want to go check them out. Schlep is assembling the whole Avengers at this point. Chris Hansen, Law by Mike. Yeah, it's crazy. It's some crazy stuff. But yeah, essentially, we're gonna be checking out this video in a moment. Let me just read Torn's message. Homework, practice saxophone or practice Russian, the last of which you will certainly do today. I mean, do a little bit of homework while watching the stream if you want, man. I feel like that could be productive. But yeah, we're gonna take a seat, just like Roblox is being made to take a seat, and check out what Schlep has to say here, because I'm highly curious. I am highly curious of what exactly it is that they're gonna be bringing up here. You're like Napoleon in that meme. There is nothing we can do right now. Yeah, literally. Homework is the thing you really don't want to do. Then you can practice some sax. I mean, or, you know, think about it like this. You sit down, you get the homework done now, and later you're not going to have to do it, you know? So that's better, you know? It's just better. All right, let's check this out. What is this? What is this? What are we watching? Oh my god, he's fucking mimicking that one Apple video, I think, right? It's that Apple commercial, yeah. What the fuck is this? Which was a reference to 1984. Yeah, that one I do know. Yeah. I'm curious to see where they're taking this. Reschlep. Not wrong. Damn. Yeah, true. That's exactly, dude. I was talking about this with my friends the other day. They have lost so much market value because of this situation. It is the craziest shit. Roblox being a publicly traded company is meaning that you know, like I feel like they get guided by their shareholders or whatever the fuck, but like this can't be a good look at all. Which is awesome. That's incredibly impressive. Why the fuck is Roblox so huge anyway? Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think about, right? Like, essentially, what Roblox is just other people making games, and then Roblox profiting off of the people making those games. And the majority of Roblox games, well, not a majority, but there's a good amount of Roblox games that are freaking just copies of other games at the end of the day. Taking a look at the situation with Schlep, yup, for sure. For sure, Kayfie. It's been something that's been in the background of everyone's conversation in my community. So someone put a video, put Schlepp's video, and I was like, okay, let's watch it. Like Minecraft is so much cooler. Minecraft is okay, like not the best thing. Okay, but like Minecraft is the most sold indie game of all time, right? If I'm not mistaken, maybe most sold game of all time. Let's let the law take care of criminals gets called a vigilante. Let's the law take care of criminals gets called a vigilante. What? Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna get called a vigilante when what you are doing is just amassing evidence for the police to then ultimately charge these people. It's not like he's taking the law into his own hands. It's not like a situation where you've got like a person just like hunting down predators. Like he's just amassing evidence that is then taken to a police office, you know? Hello 911, I'm being robbed. Stop being a vigilante. It's quite the opposite of vigilante. Yeah, it's being a concerned citizen and wanting to keep his community, that being the virtual community, of course, safe. And the fact that Roblox, oh my god, that's getting blocked. So sorry about that. The fact that Roblox is calling it vigilantism is obviously a really bad sign. It's not good. It's not a good thing, gamers. Not a good thing. Kids would sit there and think Roblox is cool to all play it. I mean, I played Roblox a lot as a kid. I still play Roblox occasionally right now, but I played a lot as a kid, and I'm lucky to have had parents who really taught me to not interact with strangers on the internet. But not everyone is not everyone like it's okay. Look, okay, yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. It is the responsibility of the parent to try to teach their kids proper, like, you know, ways to interact on the internet. That's the first and foremost step, and then, you know, from there, obviously that doesn't like just block things from happening, but um, that's the first step, and then Roblox needs to be able to actually like keep these people off their platform, and clearly they are not following that step. They're not doing enough to keep these people off the platform. Um, so you know it's kind of shitty. You've played it too, but it was just so empty. I mean, I feel like maybe nowadays, but I played Roblox primarily as a kid, like freaking 12 years ago, something like that. I don't know. It's just like a crazy number. Oh God, I don't want to age myself. Sorry about that. sorry about that to me. Yeah, people come onto you in some Club Penguin ripoff when you were a small kid. Oh my God. Yeah, that's jeez. I don't ever remember having an interaction with someone that you could potentially classify as like a predator on Roblox or anything like that. On any game, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any memory of anything like that ever happening to me. Um, but let me just already give this a like, by the way. I see the number continuing to go up, and I just wanted to press it. Which you should do as well. And whenever you guys check out this video, and you know, maybe my videos too, but you know, that's just a separate matter entirely. No substance. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, yeah. As a kid, Roblox games are very fun. Nowadays, whenever I'm playing it with my friends, it's really just to shoot the shit and see how shitty the games are, not gonna lie. But I know there's been a lot of games that you guys have requested that are on Roblox that are potentially very good, and I'm excited to check them out eventually. Never see the creeps on anime games, funnily enough. In Roblox, you mean? You've never had to deal with creeps online? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Now that doesn't mean I don't want to make that seem like I'm saying like, oh, because of my subjective experience that like it just doesn't exist. Obviously, I'm not saying that. There are definitely creeps on the internet. I've just been lucky to never really encounter one. The most I've ever encountered online is not like predators or creeps or stuff like that. It's just crazy stupid people. That's a completely different subset of people for sure. But let's keep going on this for a moment. Yeah. Oh my. Was this guy in front? Wait. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? What are you? What the fuck? Building. Okay. Damn. Whoa! I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this. That's crazy. I did hear this. I did hear this. The moment you tell the government they're putting our children in danger, the government's gonna be like, we gotta deal with it. You know, and of course, the government most of the time doesn't actually care about the kids, but you know, it looks good to be on top of it. You know, so that's the strategy. Is he? Okay, actually, no. I was gonna say, is he like wearing a jumpsuit in this? But no, I think that's just his like regular icon. If you guys can see that over there, I'm realizing. Crazy, by the way. That's a crazy number. You hear about Chris Hansen? I think that's his name coming out. Yes, this video. I don't know. I haven't. I showed the title in the beginning, but this features Chris Hansen. He's in this video apparently. Putting profits over children. I am shocked. Crazy thing, am I right? Yeah, totally unheard of for any company. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. Yeah. Wait. Did that say? I'm sorry to go back multiple times, but what are all these Diddy games? I'm sorry, what are all these Diddy games? What? Throw it all away. Jesus. Other than I have a cool game idea that doesn't require special mechanics, but I don't know how to code. It's just games that already exist, but from Wish or whatever. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, did you guys see recently the we had talked about it, the Peak lookalike game? Oh my god, I forget what they called it, but it was literally just same art style for their like their splash art or whatever. And they were just charging like microtransaction shit in it, and like it's like the Peak developers were really like, we'd rather you pirated our game than play that slop. It's crazy shit. Companies put profit over profit over profit. I think you mean profit over kids, but yeah, I mean they're always looking for profit. That's just essentially what they're doing. Company people these days have no idea that listening to your consumers actually makes you more money. Yeah, half the time that's the case, but then you know these people are so far removed from the average person that they're like, do I really care about Joe Schmo down there in like, you know, bumfuck Mississippi or whatever the hell it is that like, I don't know why I just threw Mississippi out there, but like, just like in general. Uh, but you know, they're so far removed, you know, does it what? Does listening to consumers actually make you more money? Okay, no, not in every situation. You are right. Not in every situation it's going to make you more money. But I mean, it's still better to at least listen to people a little bit and at least hear your consumers and just keep yourself so far removed from them. I know that's like the strategy half the time, and it's like, you know, it keeps them objective or whatever the fuck. But like sometimes it feels like you know the company execs have no fucking clue what's actually happening with whatever it is that their product is. You know? It's like literally behavior. It's like not listening to their consumers, you know? Yeah, connection. There we go. This is the callback. This is the callback to the previous video, callback where they're literally not even listening to their consumer base about their cheater situation, and they're just like, there is no war. I just finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I can use that reference. There is no war in Ba Sing Se, guys. There is no war in Bossing say. They're literally just doing that. No, no, he's right. Profit over profit. You meant profit over profit? Okay, I see. It's the idea of profit that drives you to make less money. I see. I see what you mean. They'd put kids back in the mines if they were to get an extra 100K per year. Yeah, not wrong. Look at how well Henry Ford did, the original one. He gave his workers more time off so they would have more time to do what they want, which includes buying products from his company and made him more money. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I wish that they would steer away from the 9 to 5 40-hour weeks and start going towards what the research has been showing has been doing pretty well, which is like freaking 4 days or 3 days a week of like working those kinds of shifts and stuff like that. And then people are ultimately more productive, or like working less time in the day, and then people are more productive. Because ultimately you see a lot of office work. I mean, I lived it. I lived the office work environment of like, sitting at an office and maybe being productive for the first like hour or two, and then the next 6 hours you're just shooting the shit and not really being as productive. That's just like human nature. That's just how it is. And you end up just like acting like you're productive when really you're not. Now, that's not the case every day, but most days it's going to end up being like that because the human attention span is just like limited to a certain point, and you kind of just like are eventually just acting productive just to not get chewed out by your boss, you know? What the fuck? No way. I mean, yeah, they're trying to do the whole freaking dating thing now too. So I'm not surprised. Bathroom simulators. Yeah, I don't know how that can be allowed on the platform. I have no clue how that can be allowed on the platform. That's just crazy. Yeah. It's because it makes them too much money. It's the shitty thing about it. Now considering such a great way to phrase it. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. This is the video he was putting in the beginning in the Apple section. Huh. No, we'll let it boil over. We're too big to fail. Yeah, that's the company. That's the mentality for most companies. Just ignore it, or I mean, most of the company reactions is normally ignore, like we're seeing with behavior. But I mean, they're putting out statements just like downplaying what it is. Unfortunately, that's probably what's going to happen. I mean, they have litigation against them. I don't know if it's going to go away that easily. They're losing profit and they're losing money and shit. Um, the DBD thing is certainly what's going to happen. Okay, yeah, I do agree that that's probably what's going to happen there. People are just going to fucking forget about it within a week. Part of it is kids being born with smartphones in their hands. At least let them grow up to 7 years old. Yeah, I know at least like I don't know, it's the whole mentality of like not making your kid an iPad kid, that sort of thing. Obviously like in today's day and age when we have like a much more internet focused society and like electronics focused society, it's a little bit harder to do that. But I don't know. I just know personally for me, I whenever I have a kid, I do not intend to make them an iPad kid. I want to actually like interact with them and like not just have like the electronics in my household like parent them as opposed to me parenting them. So I don't know. I don't know if that's such a wild take, but yeah. That's crazy. I bet kids are definitely a problem of not having enough time to actually parent. Some parents are just terrible though. Yeah, I will. I agree with that. I don't think it's. I don't think for every parent it's a situation of like they're not choosing to be parents. Sometimes it's like fucking In this economy, I love saying that line. In this economy, I mean, sometimes it's just the inherent reality that parents just don't get enough time because of like having to work two jobs, having to like work enough to like put food on the table, that sort of thing. It's just the unfortunate reality. But you know, some parents just don't care. Some parents are just like, I don't want to deal with my kid throwing a tantrum right now. I'm gonna give him a fucking iPad and just let that shit fucking handle the situation. That's happened in every generation. Yeah, yeah. Parents, some parents are just terrible. That's just always the case. You're right. Exactly. And he's not. Schlepp is not taking the law into their own hands. Hmm. Say my name as yeah. Yeah. Do you know? Yeah. I don't agree that they've actually been paying attention to this stuff. You would rather have your kids be dead bored than throw an iPad in their hands if you had to choose, but there's other options. Hmm. 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 You see, I have a comment on that. I don't know about like them being bored. I want to give them other options. Like, I don't know. As a kid, I loved playing board games with my dad. I love playing like Risk and stuff like that with my dad. I intend to when I have kids. I want to do like family D and stuff like that. I think that'll be very fun. Let them like let their imagination fly, you know, and like get their own creativity and stuff. I love drawing and all that stuff. So being bored leads to better critical thinking skills on how to get into mischief. Yeah, I guess it's also true. Yeah. I don't know. I was a very like follow the rules kind of kid. My brother was the opposite, but you know, I can see that. Yeah, they got tired of Roblox doing nothing. Yeah. Wait. Huh. Looking at the U.S. suburbs and infrastructure, it's no wonder they prefer iPads. What the fuck do you mean standing around not doing anything is an offense? I know, right? Fucking like okay, loitering I can understand the reasoning for it being a law. Like, you know, you've got people just like standing around doing nothing. It like the intention of the law, from my understanding, is to like this or like to discourage people like planning to like rob a place or stuff like that kind of thing. Like if you're not doing anything, then you might be up to no good. But like when you've got like teenagers just trying to fucking hang out, you've gotten rid of all teenager hangout places. The mall's too expensive now. Movies are too expensive now. You can't fucking go to the park because like I don't fucking know. You can't fucking go to the park. You can't even hang out like in your own neighborhood because then you've got like people fucking saying like, oh, these fucking gosh darn kids just like ruining my neighborhood. You don't see anyone outside on the street anymore because they've made it so. They have made it so. There are other options, but it's like parents just want them calmed down, really. And that's the issue though, because like you shouldn't be using an iPad to calm down your kid. That's not the proper way. You're Pavloving them to like they see iPad, they calm down, but then it's like they're not actually learning how to control their emotions. They're just being controlled by a by an iPad. No loitering side outside your neighborhood. You don't give a fuck. I'm a walk anyway. What does it mean to not loiter in your neighborhood? What? Your neighborhood is full of people who walk a bunch. Yeah. You can't go to a park because you need a car. Yeah. Exactly. That isn't the proper way. Yeah, exactly. Wait, I need to read this. My client attempted blank and was hospitalized. His mother contacted Roblox seeking help, said Martin D. Gold, founding partner at SGGH. Roblox was unresponsive until she threatened legal action. Only then did they engage and only to claim the abuse happened on another platform, despite the predator being a contracted Roblox developer who the company promoted at events. I need to hear this full statement. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, if you can walk to the park in your town, it's only like 1 to 2 miles away. That's not the case for everybody, though, unfortunately, especially here in the US. Like with the way that everything is just car oriented, it just everything is super far, you know? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Meep City is a game that makes no sense. The main goal of the game seems to be to grow and have fun with your Meep, a round alien creature that follows you around everywhere. Well, that may be the goal. It seems like most of the players don't aim for that goal. Really? Huh? That's such a fucking like such a corpo statement. Fucking corpos. What? What do you mean by that? Like, you're not putting vicarious. I just learned about the vicarious liability on the moderators of or the creators of the games, moderators and developers for the actions of your community. You're fostering a space for that to happen. You should be telling the developers to like no longer foster that space. That's crazy to me. You saw some US streets when sidewalk just ends. Like, how the fuck do you design a city that way? Oh, yeah, that's very common. There's like no sidewalks on most streets here in Florida. Yep. Feel that. Also, Florida. Also, Florida man here, KV. Also, Florida man here. You can't safely get from a point A to point B without a car. Your city is cooked. Yeah. Our politicians are not the brightest. Yeah. Going lurk mode, all tabbing back to Red Dead Redemption 2 that I've ignored for an hour. No worries, nerds. Thank you for stopping in, of course. If you want to be lurking, of course, make sure to keep the tab on mute on your, if you're going to mute it, make sure to mute it in the browser and not the player. So then you can actually still get channel points and stuff like that and be counted as a viewer. So thank you for your support. This is a crazy statement to me. Yeah. You're about to go in the pool personally. I feel that. I feel like KP. Dude, I got to go to the pool in my area. I haven't gone to the pool in my apartment complex yet. I got to check it out. Yeah. Oh. You have pools in your apartment complexes? That's sick. Yeah. I have a pool and I have a basketball court. Well, the apartment complex is not like every single the entire building is just all connected. It's like different sets of buildings and then there's a pool in the center of the entire area and then a basketball court and a little dog park as well. That shows your privilege. You got a pool deck on the back of your house. Damn. I mean, when I lived with my parents, not the house that we lived in before, the previous one, we had a pool, and yeah, it's nice to have a pool in the back of your house, but I would almost never use it, so that's unfortunate for me, I guess. How so? Even if I'm never going to use it, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't Is there really? Do they really have something in their guidelines on impersonating a minor? Is that really a thing in their guidelines? I mean, I can see why, but like, I was gonna say that's literally just a tactic for catching a predator. Roblox saying they would rather let the kids get hurt, literally. Yeah, he's acting as a fictitious person. He's not impersonating a real person. Impersonating is definitely the wrong word to use, and legally that would get thrown out. They would rather the issue would die out. Oh, for sure. That's crazy. It's like they don't understand their own implications. Yeah, because they only care about profits. Yeah. Yeah. That's that's just crazy. True. I was gonna say it sounded weird that they were saying that 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 literally like went out and talked to people to try to like like just like seek out someone who is above age, like almost like entrapment. Like no, like they were waiting for someone else to take any sort of like bait. Like they weren't seeking out people, like trying to just like pin someone like, oh, you're talking to me, you're fucking predator or whatever. Like no, like they were waiting for someone to like show, because that would be baiting and entrapping. Yeah. Well, entrapment can only be done. Okay. Entrapment can only be done by law enforcement, but baiting, yes. Yeah. They would be baiting them. They're not. I know. Yeah. What the hell was that? Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Law enforcement is the one that really has the jurisdiction in that situation. Yeah, you tell Roblox first of all it's gonna fucking you're being investigated, buddy. You gotta hide all the evidence. Get out of there. Literally fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy that they're like, what are they like butthurt that like this guy didn't just like go to them first, like telling them like, hey, you got a predator under your fucking game right now, and they're just gonna be like, let's check how much this guy's paying us, and maybe then we'll see if we actually do anything about it. Like what the fuck? Only after they would let us know what happened. I wonder fucking why exactly. They would just fucking sweep it under the rug. Exactly. There we go. Wow. That's crazy. New Jersey man sentenced to 15 years in federal prison after blank online and transporting her across state lines. Oh, wow. Huh. That's the policy, being honest about how old you are? Really? So you're telling me if the FBI is running some kind of like freaking uh some kind of operation and they are creating accounts, like you're gonna ban the FBI? You're gonna tell the FBI, hey, don't do your job? Are you kidding me? Like, I can see that for the average person, but like in this kind of situation, you're really gonna like you're gonna use that as the reason for banning somebody? Safety mechanisms have failed, implying they even had them in the first place. True. Wait, what was number two? I didn't hear number two. Is that supposed to be something that's hello? Wait, what? That's a reason for them to ban somebody? Yeah. Wow. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Oh god, Roblox is gonna be in such a shithole for this. Roblox reports don't do shit. Yeah, in terms of you actually haven't been harmed by this person, Roblox isn't going to do shit. Roblox isn't going to be able to like award you damages and like, try to help you be able to reach some kind of like reparation for what you've suffered. Roblox is a corporation, a company. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Extra fact, a guy that also got sued by Roblox reported 100 bad accounts and 0 got banned. Yeah. Class action lawsuit. I don't know if this will be a class. This is definitely not a class action lawsuit. I think this is. I mean, we've already seen the Louisiana DA's office is kind of like doing stuff. You've heard those do wonders. I don't think a class action lawsuit is what's needed here. I'm not giving legal advice, legal words here. But I think probably. I mean, Schlepp is probably in some kind of litigation right now with Roblox based off of this. You kill this mass murderer, you are just as bad as them, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. What's needed here is a nuclear device. By the way, we started Silverhand log off. The cyberpunk Johnny Silverhand kind of angle. We just need a nuclear device for the corporation. Allegedly, but in game, of course. In game, we're talking about cyberpunk, you know? If you kill a killer, the amount of killers stays the same unless you kill a lot of them. True. Kind of true. It's like, bitch, no, that's not what that fucking means. Oh my god, dude. By the way, have you guys noticed the like count right now? I think it started at 266,000 when we started watching this video. and in the like half hour that we've spent watching it, it has gone up to 278, which is crazy. The Dexter Morgan approach, yeah. Again, I have not watched that show, but I've watched enough clips of it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts to know a good portion of what the show is about. Let me go back a little bit. They're still suggesting that Schlepp and these people just like contacted a bunch of people. Like, I don't think that's the case. Your grandpa watched it. You have not yet, Kayfie? I see. Yeah, it's something that's like on my list. I don't know if I'll ever actually watch it, but like it's interesting. You watched most of the original run, I see. What'd you think? What'd you think, Torn? We're harmed in the process. That's the point. We're harmed in the process. I think they were explicitly saying that the people that were talked to by Schlepp and his team were harmed in the process. I think that's what they were saying. That's crazy. And that's just like in a public chat, dude. That's just in a damn public chat on Roblox. And that's just being allowed in, bro. Are you kidding me? You liked it a lot? Cool. I'm glad to hear it, Torn. Yeah, that's kind of like Dexter Morgan, House, Breaking Bad, those kinds of shows. I still need to watch for sure. You're a big fan of Karma? Yeah. Yep. That's crazy. You're a big fan of escalative punishment? Escalative punishment. I'd like to know what that means explicitly. Like what, like little by little making it worse and worse? Is that explicitly kind of like what you're saying? Wait, I need to. Wow. It's where you strap people to escalators, escalative punishment. That's good. Mean with some people you just got to go all in. I see. That's crazy. Like strapping a rock onto someone's back and adding one every day is what I was gonna say. I can see how that makes sense too. But yeah, escalator pun. Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. They're saying they don't want to get into the actual legal matter at all. They don't want to have to put in the money to do that. Like send like have an attorney look at that stuff. That's what I'm getting from that. You seen that To Catch a Predator type skit where two catchers meet up with each other? Two catchers? No, I have not seen that. That's crazy. What? And then they kiss? It's a skit, so I'm imagining it's just like they're both trying to catch a predator and they both end up like ultimately they're both trying to catch a predator, they're both not actually fucking hilarious. Oh my god, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here's Chris Hansen. That's crazy. Welcome in. It's by Wizards with Guns. Cool. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree, bro. Why do they have such an issue with the impersonation and not with the actual predators that are on the fucking platform, man? That would be the best possible scenario where they realize like they've got someone like doing some like really good work trying to keep the community safe and work with them as opposed to fucking trying to shoot them in the foot and like throw them into the gutter. It seems like the most plausible situation, but no, instead they're just basically taking what Schlepp is doing. They're saying, this is going to lose us profits. And they just, they just I hope, by the way, that when I've been getting close to my mic, that it hasn't been like, peaking or anything like that. I see it going into the red, but I'm pretty sure it still sounds fine. You guys haven't complained about it or anything, so hopefully it's fine. Yeah. Wait. That sounds like Chris Hansen's taking Schlepp under his wing. Wait a second. What does it mean? Wow. That's horrible. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I agree. I agree. We talked about it before, but basically, like Roblox could just fucking sweep it under the rug and just try to delete any sort of logs that the guy had, so then it's not a bad image on them. God. Exactly. Jeez, dude, it's crazy to think about that. We're talking about a situation where there's predators, trying to literally prey on kids and do shit. YouTubers have to censor things. We got it so fucking annoying. Yeah, yeah. It has to be the case, or else this video wouldn't be shown to as many people as it could. But like, you've got a situation where sometimes going into all the legal shit, I'm immediately already finding, but going into all the legal shit and also the like background shit, you kind of lose yourself in all the legalese and all the corporate talk and all of it like that. But like the base, most simplest way of putting it is you've got adults who are preying on kids and trying to get them to do trying to do horrible shit to these kids. And Roblox is just like we've talked before, the corporation is so far removed from what actually is the issue. They're just worried about their public image. They're only worried about profits. They're not really thinking about the actual like individual case by case like impact on these kids. Like how Schlepp was impacted. I didn't know that Schlepp had been a victim before, and that's why he did this now. That's crazy to me, and that's such a powerful thing to be able to do. It's crazy to think about that. Schlepp was a victim initially and has now done this and is trying to prevent other victims in future. You know, and Roblox is basically just saying it's almost like saying like there's no taking accountability or anything like that. You didn't even know who Schlepp was before this. I had most just like heard the name like in the past few months because of like the whole situation that's been happening, but I didn't know about Schlepp's story before this. It's honestly like it's a super empowering thing. Like wow, like it's super impressive, and I can't believe that Roblox is just trying to shit on it and literally take legal action against them for doing something like this. I can't believe Roblox is shooting themselves in the foot so hard. Like how can you see a situation like this and think we need to stop this now? Like what the fuck? That's the wildest thing. It's actually incredibly easy to believe. Okay, look, like I can understand like Roblox being like, yeah, let's prioritize profits, that sort of stuff like that. But like on a standpoint of like, I don't know, you want good public image with your corporation and shit. Like I it's I want to believe in the good, and obviously not. There's a lot of it's outrageous. I get yeah okay. I guess the better way to say it is that it's outrageous. Yeah. That's the better way to say it for sure. Because it's like I want to believe that they would care more, but the reality is, I guess they definitely wouldn't. You're right. Yeah, outrageous is the word. I'm outraged. I'm outraged. Hmm. Yeah. You're gonna shower. That's enough homework. All right, Torn. No worries. You'd believe they'd eat fried orphans if it made money and they could get away with it? Yeah. That's the unfortunate reality. That's that's why this whole eh, it really makes cyberpunk seem more and more like that's what we're heading to. Like this corpo reality where like it's so fucking soul crushing and blood sucking. Like it's horrible. Wow. That what noise is that from? I'm pretty sure that's freaking. I heard that in Don't Look Outside. Did he just rip that from that game? Or Look Outside, sorry. Heading 2, all we need is a cyber augmentations and we might as well be there. I guess you're not wrong, yeah. You're so sorry that fucking guy looked like Minecraft Steve. Wait, is it this guy you're talking about? That this Christian Scribbin guy? No shot. Yes. That's crazy. Wow. Since when was Steve a white guy? True, true. Steve isn't white. Steve isn't white. I get it. Blocky. Yeah, yeah. For sure his face was blocky. How are you letting this happen? Like that's the inherent danger of such a interconnected world, you know, like the world village getting smaller or whatever with the use of the internet. But still, that's crazy to think about. Wow. Yeah. I know, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, I can't believe that Schlepp went through this and then has still come out on the other side and is like preventing it from happening to others. It's super admirable. And it's super shitty that Roblox is still like this to the point where he has to do something like this, you know? Yeah. Wow. Damn, Schlepp's my age. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Damn, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was a weird sound. Wow. Exactly. Because they don't go through law enforcement, which is what Schlepp does. Goes through law enforcement, not vigilantism. Works with the law. They're not taking the law into their own hands. They're working with the law. Yeah. Yeah. Why try and make an enemy out of him? Oh, I would love to see when that happens ultimately. Dude, that is gonna be insane to see ultimately Chris Hansen be talking to Roblox and really getting. I feel like it might also be, just kind of like put into a different perspective, but it might also be that Roblox doesn't take Schlep seriously because Schlep is such a young individual. But Chris Hansen, like the big background of it, he said 42, 43 years of doing this, like I would like to hope that they would take Chris Hansen a little bit more seriously in this situation, you know? Let's see what he says. Very true. Yeah. They will take it seriously, they will sweep it up harder. Yeah. Roblox's side at least, but I mean, crazy how law enforcement has more respect for younger people than most older people who work in a company setting. That's a case by case basis. I think law enforcement. It depends on where you go for law enforcement. I mean, people are people. The same people that are sitting in a company setting who are older people. You've got older law enforcement who might not take a kid seriously as well, or a younger person seriously as well. But I mean, the difference is law enforcement is more required to have to take you seriously, or at least I say more required because sometimes they still will not take you seriously. But that's how it works, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Huh. Anapole Wise, a law firm suing Roblox for child exploitation. Damn. Oh. Wow. Yeah, arbitration fucking sucks. That is fucked up. They will face the consequences. They will get a slap on the wrist and maybe a fine. Yeah, that's what arbitration is going to fucking make happen. They're just going to settle. Going to get mediated. That's it. Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. That's a fair amount of hands. You don't mean to be a doomer, but corporations should not have this much power. No, you're right. I agree. I feel like big corpo shit like is it's terrifying how much power they have over everything. Louisiana must have a strong sense of actually protecting the children to be the first state to sue Roblox. Either that or they're just trying to get ahead to look good. But I would hope that it's that they actually want to protect the children. Until they do, this will keep happening. Yeah. Yeah. I know. How can you think that that is the right fucking thing to do? Like, what, they were at a shareholder meeting and shareholders were like, "You guys need to find another way to get adults more into this platform or whatever." And then the guy's just like, "Okay, let's get dating into the." Also, 17 plus is crazy. 17 plus. 17 plus. What kind of fucking standard is that? Any other state could have done it already, but you have heard no such news as of now. True. True. Very true. I mean, because admittedly, if you see another state already doing it, you're going to wait for that state to be done, because whatever the result of that state's case is will define what will happen in the rest of the states, most likely. Well, no, not necessarily. Just different jurisdictions have different things, whatever the fuck. But they're probably all waiting to see how it goes in Louisiana. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Very impressive video. Highly respectable. I'm going to put the link in the chat if you guys want to go send a like over. We started watching this video and it was at 266K and now it's at 286K, and I think it's gone up 1 million views, which is crazy, by the way. But super well made, super well thought out video, putting everything forth and explaining the situation very well. I think it's great. I put the video link in the chat. The states can interview children and parents in schools, and that would probably be enough, to be honest. There's this whole underground predator ring in our game. Outrageous! They should have been paying us for it. They can't just sit here without paying rent. Literally. In terms of evidence, anyway. Yeah, I see. But yeah, that's crazy. But make sure to, guys, go check out that video. We are ethical. We are ethical reactors always, as good as we can be. I don't want to be unethical ever when it comes to this sort of stuff. Check out Schlep. Check out their video. Make sure to go over there and show your support for this. We've been very passionate about this over the past hour, and I think it's very prudent that you guys make sure to go actually go over there and send your own support over there. But yeah, that is all the videos that we've got from our community, our little non-gaming but just fucking shooting the shit and watching videos segment, our react segment. How about we game now, guys? Yeah, holy shit, crazy, right? Actually gaming, actually playing video games. That's a crazy thought, right, guys? Let's do a little bit of gaming. I don't know what game I want to play specifically. Maybe Isaac, maybe something else. But that was some crazy interesting stuff to check out. I think the Roblox stuff is definitely the most impactful stuff, and I'm still flabbergasted that that shit's happening. That it's going down the way it is. But it is, I guess. It is going down the way it is, I guess. And it's sucky, but hopefully something is done about it soon enough. Isaac Terraria Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, I was also debating Slay the Spire. I know not a lot of you guys play Slay the Spire. Roblox? I'm not playing Roblox, no. Not right now. Not immediately after that. No, definitely not immediately after that. I'm kind of really in the mood to play some Slay the Spire. I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire in my own time recently. And I've been trying to get better and better at the game. But I know a lot of you guys don't really play Slay the Spire or are very familiar with it, but it's a roguelike. I like me some roguelikes. But yeah, I don't know. I will say we've been watching videos for a while. I need to go get some water. I'm gonna get up and kind of just do a little bit of a stretch, run an ad, do the BRB stuff, and I will be back shortly. So see you guys in like a minute and a half or something like that. I'm just gonna go get myself some water from downstairs. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. How we feeling? Ah, water. Yippee! All right, let's let's game on watch. I don't know yet. Let's let's just play some Dan Isaac. Or do I really want to do Gauntlet or speedrunning right now? I feel like part of my mentality is I still am getting through such a backlog of videos right now. Like, have I seen the new Cult of the Lamb trailer? No, I haven't. You just sent it. Let's see. How long is this? It's a minute 14. I can check this out before we actually get into gaming real quick. Let's do it. Let's do it real quick. I didn't even know there was a new Cult of the Lamb trailer or anything like that. Let's check it out. Oh, it's loading without. Okay, there we go. Woolhaven. What is this? Huh. Interesting. Whoa. Oh shit. Giving me Darkest Dungeon vibes, bro. The fucking heart. Or Slay the Spire vibes, I guess. What the fuck? Oh. Winter. That weapon looks sick. A lot of bright lights, not gonna lie. That's cool. That's very cool. I like it. I like it. That's sick. That's very neat. Very, very neat. Let's skip this song, by the way. Very cool. Yeah, I got to get back in that game. Although I don't really want to play it right now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, dude, I want to play some Slay the Spire. I'm gonna play some Slay the Spire. It's a good game to also just be able to chat and relax. I don't really want any like high stakes shit right now. So I'm just gonna open up some Slay the Spire right now. Like I mean, we're still just chatting, you know. We're having a nice grand old time talking and everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the React Andy shit that we've done so far today. It's been 2 hours. I can see now how the average streamer goes through so much time doing React Andy shit. Like holy shit. That was a very long time of fucking reacting to stuff. Granted, the Roblox video was half an hour, so it was a very long time of checking that out. But there were also some other videos that we checked out that were interesting. So, you know, it was definitely a minute, a while. So, cool. Okay. Let me make Slay the Spire be a thing here. There we go. And game settings. Do that. Okay. Is the game going to show up? It is. Hopefully. Please. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. How does this sound like, by the way? I think it's good like that. There we go. All right. Play. I've been trying to level up my ascension stages on just the different characters, so I've just been randomizing shit. Let's just do a silly little ironclad run. Embark. If you guys aren't very familiar with this game, this is a deck builder roguelike. So very fun. We start damage now. Interesting. What's our map looking like, and what boss are we going to? Slime boss. Not that bad. Not that bad. Not even that bad. This isn't even that bad, not gonna lie. Let's do it. Let's do it. A nice and silly little double tap is not bad. I love double tap. And rage. Cool. Okay, now where do we want to start from? I'm not sure. Let me just make sure that I set this up on TikTok to I just realized that it turns off the audio when the game is not. Don't mute while in background, please and thank you. All right. Yeah, everything should be set up correctly. Okay, let's just do a silly little. Let's go this route. Why not? Oh. I can do this. At least. Yippee. Can I kill this turn? No, definitely not. Oh, but I don't have anything for this. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. I'm gonna have to just do 3 of these. Cool. Hearthstone. Okay, this isn't explicitly Hearthstone, but it is card game. You're essentially just, you know, getting a deck to kill the enemies that are in front of you, for sure, which is neat. Do I want any of this? I don't think I even want any of this. You played it a bit, you know what it's about? Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I'm still definitely not an expert by any means. You've never finished a run? That was me for a very long time, and then I've been getting wins little by little. You can get some pretty cool builds and shit. So I like it. I like the game for sure. Drawing, sure. But right now we can start off like that. Ooh, do I care about getting more money? Do I? I might. How many shops do we have on here? I mean, we have another shop later on. It's very early on. I can do this, I think. I can probably just take the damage. It's not the end of the world. Let's. I can't kill this guy right now. Or can I? Yeah, he won't die, actually. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna hit this guy. Pop him so then he you know, loses his little protection. He's double buffing? Fuck. That's really not what I wanted to happen. We can very freely just do this. I think I would want to exhaust one of these to draw. Yeah. And then we can just do this. And we block enough. Yippee! We can, whoops, double tap. Double that. And this won't kill, but it'll get him low enough. And then kill. Nice. Not bad. You know, I'm not going to lie. A double tap twin strike sounds like a really fun idea. Yup. Except we didn't get it. I can just double tap bash. Yes. Nice. That was sick. Very good. Then, do we have a kill here? It's 14 damage plus 9 is 23. Yeah, this is a kill. Nice, dude. That was quick. Very quick. Heavy Blade sucks. Do I really care about any of these? I don't know. I don't think so. Not gonna lie. I'll take a clothesline. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 14 HP. I am so down for that. Oh, that sucks a little bit. We can go for... Oh, dude. Do I want to go for a double elite path? I think we can do it. Not gonna lie. I believe in us. I'm going to... What do I have that's potentially here? Do I just want to double tap strike, strike? I think so, yeah. That's what's going to happen here. 16 damage. We could clothesline. Yes. Make him weaker. And then just upgrade it, strike him. We're only going to take 12 damage. Another 12 damage kind of sucks here. I think we're going to use this, honestly. Wow. Do I want to just panic button here? I think, because I think next turn we'll be able to kill. Yeah. Yeah, I think next turn we'll be able to kill, depending on what I draw here. Yes, this should be death. Yes, nice, huge. Red Skull. Interesting. Then that would be good with Hemokinesis here. So we'll take that. I think I'm more than happy to go for another elite here. I would want to upgrade my Hemokinesis or my... I think my Hemokinesis getting upgraded would be a good idea. Really? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Makes it much more valuable for me. And then we've got Lavagulin. I want to be able to make you vulnerable, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. If I can exhaust something right now, that'd be good, though. Let me just exhaust a regular strike here. And then not do anything yet, because I want to be able to actually have Vuln on you. Yes. Okay. Now, the unfortunate thing is I don't think I actually want to do this here, because this is not going to deal enough damage or anything like that. It would be really good to... Shit, man. I don't think any power is going to help me here, honestly. I would love to get Bash again. That would be great. So draw these two and then get Bash. No? Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. We're going to have to hit now anyway. We're just hitting 3 times here. And that's it for me. Yikes. We can double tap Bash. We'll get some stuff out of it. Take 14 damage, not the end of the world. Then another Rage. We do a Twin Strike. We do a Clothesline, I think, to make us take less damage here. So now we're taking only 9 damage. We've also got rage or whatever. And then we can just kill. Nice. Huge. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. Sure. That's not bad. With Burning Pact, that's actually really good. Now, I think Metallicize helps us out because we don't have that much block. Frozen, yeah, for sure. Holy shit. We can go for. We want to go to the shop already. I think it's good to check out the shop actually. Yeah, let's smith. Uh, yeah, I think we upgrade Metallicize and that'll be really helpful for us. Let's check out the shop. Can I do both? I can. I can't. I lied. That's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy with it. I think we're good. Ooh, wait. With Dead Branch. Yes. I will take the Sever Soul. I will take it on sale for sure. 18 damage coming at me point blank right now. Don't know how to feel about that. I think we're gonna double tap Hemokinesis. That's a beautiful start there. And then I think we hit for extra damage and we split to 9 each. And we should be able to just kill. That was so easy. Wow. Heavy Blade normally isn't good, but I mean, we're getting a lot of strength already right now, which makes me think that it's good right now, but I don't know if it's good enough right now. It's probably not good. In fact, I feel like Sword Boomerang's better to deal with shit right now. I feel like I'm going to take a Sword Boomerang here. Ooh, offer a reward. I think. I don't know what I want to give up. I'm not going to lie. I have no clue what I want to give up here, dude. I mean, I could just very easily just get rid of a strike here. I know it's not going to give me much, but, you know. Yeah, they're disappointed. I don't care. I'm just going to use it as a remove here. I'm going to rage, and then we're going to double tap Sword Boomerang. That was not that bad. It was not that good either, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. We're going to take 6 damage. It'll get healed back. Kill this guy, and we're done. You know, Flame Barrier. Although it's not going to be that helpful against this boss, I guess. Yeah, I'll go for Flame Barrier anyway, just because we kind of need block. And I think we rest in this situation. We've got 2 low HP. I want to just get slapped and die. Let's... We can Burning Pact the strike here. What am I even looking for? My beige? Yeah. And then it gives me a flex. Okay, cool. So this is 16 versus 18. Yeah, okay. We're gonna double tap the versus actually. No, yeah. We're gonna double tap the Sword Boomerang. Nice. Good start. Beige into a Hemokinesis. Yes. That's actually gonna make him split. Shit, that's a really bad split. I don't want to do that right now. He's gonna give me status cards. Shit, man. Do I want like a 60-something split? I don't think I do, actually. So we're not gonna split right now. Instead, we'll oh wow, this kind of sucks as well. Bling. I mean, we could split them now. It's the worst fucking split possible. We're actually just gonna be fucked if we don't do it like this, I guess. Yeah, yikes. Bang. 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 We're hurting, but it's not the end of the world. We're gonna draw a bunch of statuses and it's gonna deal a bunch of damage, and now we can exhaust one of the slimes, draw cards for ourselves. We got a clash. You know, honestly, I mean, we can do this. Oh, come on. I forgot about that. Fuck. Yeah, we're not liking this right now, that's for sure. I think we can still live this very easily. You're gonna get split, so we need to get rid of you. Actually, we could just kill you. I'm realizing. Yes. Nice. Okay. We're frail. That's okay. We want to exhaust this to see if we get something else. Exhaust this to see if we get something else. And then just sword boomerang, I guess. Okay. We could have won. We could have killed. Shit, whatever. It's fine. Strike, and then that. And we're done with the fight. We win. Yippee. Ooh. I think Reaper is the play here every day of the week, except Barricade Plus, dude. Ooh. No, but I feel like we need a Reaper with a double tap, especially. We're going to take Reaper. We're going to have to upgrade it later, too. I want a Smith, so I can't do that. We have a really small deck right now. I did not mean to just click that. Whatever, it's fine. Whoopsie. I guess I'm taking it. I don't know why I clicked on it. It's fine. Whatever. More energy is fine here. We're gonna go here. Yeah, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Weaken you. Do this. And 2 damage is not the end of the world. We're gonna go for more damage instead. Ooh. Yes. We're gonna do this into double tap sword boomerang. Lovely. And then we can reap. Yes. 7 damage. Not bad. And then can I kill you? Yes. Nice, dude. Beautiful. Ooh, a second flame barrier. Sounds great. I go for this. Can I get... Okay, we're going to choose one of 20 to add. Blood for blood. No, it's actually not good enough. I want some, like, exhaust stuff. Ooh, there we go. Sentinel. I think I like Sentinel here. How many strikes in defense do I have left? I don't care. We're going to remove a card from our deck. We're going to remove another strike. Goodbye. Now, I think we're in a position where we can take a Burning Elite and go for Le Heart. I mean, Orange Pellets is cool, but is it really necessary right now? I feel like an on-sale Shockwave is kind of insane. We don't have that many powers. We only have the 1 power, actually. I think we go for a card removal to get rid of another strike. We go for the Shockwave, and we... Ooh. Yes, Dark Embrace, actually. Perfect. And we go over here. Sure, we're playing. Yikers. Is this a card removal? Yes. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to remove a defend. And now we fight an elite. Okay. How do I feel about this right now? I think he's buffing and blocking. I want to slap him twice and then kill him. I think that's best. Get him, boys. I don't care about you immediately right now. I'm going to shockwave. And then I will... How much damage does this deal? Not enough. I mean, now it deals... No, it doesn't even deal enough now. Shit. But it gets us closer to this blood for blood, I guess. I want to leave this guy at low HP. And... It's just already... Is it bad for me to draw here? It is bad for me to draw here, actually. Don't draw last, buddy. Don't draw last, Billy. Ooh. I'm going to sword boomerang here. Very nice, actually. We're going to clothesline this guy. And then I will set up a Dark Embrace. Very nice. Huge, even. Huge and massive and awesome. We're going to do this. We're going to Hemokinesis. Then we're going to Reaper to get our HP back. And we get stuff back. Let's go. Okay. Dude, this is a little bit of a rough fight. We're just, like, not really getting through here. Double tap. Into... Wait, do I need to double tap here? Not really. I would just hit this guy. Double tap the strike? Yes, double tap the strike on the main guy. We'll take 2 damage at the end of the world. He's dealing 10 damage now. Oh, geez. Vuln that guy. This guy has not attacked once. I'm very surprised. This kills. Oh, we turn. Okay, now he's attacking. Holy fuck. Okay. All right, we're gonna do that. Immediately do a flame barrier, I think. We shit ourselves. That's what we do. We shit ourselves. Kill that guy. And then we are taking fucking 57 damage. Yippee. And now we base. No, I don't want to base that guy. I want to base this guy. And then double tap Hemokinesis this guy. Very good. Okay, huge. Yeah, you're protecting. It's only 7 shield, though. And I think at this point, yeah, okay. I'm going to do this. Ooh, a 0 cost blood for blood. Okay. Good for me. I think we can kill. Yes. Nice. Let's go. Ooh, very nice. 1 week to all enemies and exhaust. I don't think that's necessary. I think another sword boomerang is great though. Here, I don't know. This feels good there. I can do this. Do a silly little... I think I'm just hitting, and hitting. Damn. Dude's already very low. Base doesn't matter. I think we kill, though. Am I wrong? 21, 20. Yeah. Yeah. Already dead. Wow. That was very good. Ooh, okay, yeah, okay. We're looking incredible. I'm looking diamond 1 right now. I'm looking very, very good. Wow. Yeah. And then yes. Sure. We're down to the red skull, which is great. Ooh, what I don't like is this is not looking that good. We have another metallicize. Hello? What the fuck? I guess we're just getting as much block as possible here. 1 wound, unfortunate. Do this. So little beige. And then so little flame barrier. That should block enough. Dude, stop attacking! Fuck! I don't like this, guys. Yikers. You know what, actually? I can't kill this guy, actually, on this turn. We defend. We double tap. We do this. And then we do this. And then I think I'm okay with that. Yikes, that hurts. Ooh, that really hurts, but it's okay. It is A-okay. Do we kill this guy here? It's going to be third. Yeah, we kill. For sure we kill here. God damn. Dreamcatcher. Resting is kind of good. It's kind of a good thing. I think at this point I'm just skipping. I don't want to go back to a shop at this point here. I mean, I want to go back to a shop at this point here. Yikes. I'm dead if I don't. Actually, I can drink this. I will not die, but I would rather not get to the point here right now of potentially dying. We're going to hit this guy. Do this. And then kill him. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds like a really good idea. What up, Reshi? Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day on this fine day. What's popping? What's it? How's it going? How's it chilling, billing, you know? What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Hitting this. We're hitting this. Ending turn. Yippee. Let's double tap Reaper here. Nice. Really? I didn't get anything to potentially kill here? Shit, man. I'm just going to end turn. I hope your day's been great, Reshi. Where are my attack cards? Hello? Where are my fucking attack cards? Well, just playing Stardew recently. You've also been playing Hollow Knight again, trying to get all the achievements on Steve before the fucking massive day coming up. Yeah, we viewed the release trailer video, whatever, at the beginning of stream. So yippee, very exciting. Also, college in 4 days, so prepping for that. Yeah, I just finished my first week of law school, so that was definitely crazy. But I feel you there. All right, I don't think we need to enter the shop, and we're not going to actually. I'm just gonna. Do I want a clothesline here? Yeah. We double sword boomerang. 14 damage, huh? 14 damaggio, huh? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do still a little bit of a base. We'll do still a little bit of a discard as many cards as you want, and then draw that many. Remetallicize, sure. And bang bang. What? It was a 2-cost. Shit. 10 damage, not the end of the world. Been working on the speedrun achievements on Hollow Knight, an hour in, and you got to Ancient Basin. Damn, that's crazy. That's some crazy speed, not gonna lie. I think at this point, okay, I can, I don't actually get the energy enough for it. I don't need to do that, so we're just going to do this. Bang. Wow. I can just kill. Nice. Yippee! Skip. I don't need that. All right, we're gonna flame barrier, dark embrace, and then hemokinesis. This guy gonna be that my turn. Nice. Rage, Beige. Do that. Are you shitting me? It still kills. Actually, we're fine. I should have done it the other way actually, but we're good. We're good. Shockwave this guy. We're going to burning pact this. Wow. What am I doing? What am I doing here? 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 Exhume. Do I want to exhume anything? No. Yes. No. Do I care? Yes. I actually do care. Let's sever soul. This is funny. And then I can double tap wild strike, and I think that kills. Or double tap sword boomer. Yeah, that just kills. Yippee! We got there. Another double tap, huh? Yeah, I'll fucking take it actually. Let's I need to smith some stuff. I know that those are kind of important. I'm gonna smith though. Because I think upgrading my Reaper is important. Although right now is upgrading my Reaper important, or is upgrading my I think upgrading my Shockwave is important here. Then we go this way. Oh yikes. Okay. That's fun. Well, this is why we upgraded the Shockwave. Or I could double tap Reaper immediately, but I think doing this into, I think this is good enough. They are all going to take extra damage from it, so I'm going to heal 21 off of it. Very nice. But yeah, I'm planning on playing Silksong when it comes out, probably. That'll be fun. It'll be super giga fun. Who's lowest HP? You are lowest HP. Metallicize, Sentinel. Get as much block out as possible. And actually, that was enough block. Yippee. I got a message on my phone. Let's see what it is. Oh, I see. Double tap sword boomerang. We can. Do I need to hemokinesis here? Yes. I think that'd be fun and cool and awesome. And then I can disarm one of these guys. Probably this one. And then also apply weak to all of them again for some reason. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Owies, a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Silksong releases on your 4th day of college, and you got a dentist appointment the day after for filling a cavity. Gonna be a fun week. Oh, lovely. How lovely is that, you know? I'm sure you'll still be able to enjoy it and have a nice grand old time, you know? All right, cool. We got at least a little bit of block and stuff out of it. Double tap cleave, I think, kills everything. Yep. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it immediately the day of, because also Pommel Strike is great. Because of the fact that, you know, I mean, law school, it's just law school, but, you know, also upgrading Sentinel would actually be really fire, not gonna lie. But I think I want to upgrade Reaper instead. No, for this, I'm going to upgrade Sentinel because it's going to get exhausted. I'm going to get 3 energy back. I'm going to have a nice grand old time. I can just immediately exhaust this guy. Or not exhaust, disarm this guy. That's fun and cool and awesome. And then I get seeing red. Okay. And then I can just do that. And then I can exhume. Oh my god, exhume the disarm. Disarm him again. Fucking Christ. Okay, exhaust this. We get another new card. I don't need this right now, so we put it at the top of our deck. Yes, do that. And then we just do a silly little sword boomerang. I don't think there's any reason to do it, but whatever. It's fine. I think we rage. We flame barrier. We sever soul. Sure. I was hoping to get like something else, I guess. I don't know. But it's fine. Now we can shockwave. Wait, we can feel no pain into a shockwave. Into give me a power card. Give me another feel no pain would be awesome, actually. And then random attack card I would love. Cleave on everything. Into a pommel strike on you probably sounds like the right play. Yes. And then end the turn. Damn. A little bit of damage, but it's okay. Double tap. Huh. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna do this into the sword boomerang. Yes! Okay. I don't think I need the clothesline. Actually, yeah, I don't think I need the clothesline right now. I'm gonna be honest. Well, damn. You are mine. I think we're fine. I think we're more than fine, actually. I don't need fire breathing here, but I can play it to get rid of it. Or I could hit him with everything else I've got. Which means doing this. Doing this. Is this gonna deal more? I think this is gonna deal more damage for sure. And that's it. He's summoning. We're gonna do this. Double tap. Sword boomerang. Cleave. My turn. That sucks. I'm dead. Unless I can draw something incredible. I'm not gonna draw something incredible. I don't have any non-attack cards in my hand. Oh no. You looked it up. Double tap, play twice in one turn, makes the next two attack cards played happen twice. Yeah. So I don't think I was gonna get to do my second attack. Also I'm dead. Unless I can kill this guy now. Which I don't think is gonna happen, unfortunately. Maybe I can. Could I? 29? 27? Nope. Nowhere near. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I could sever soul. See what card I get out of that. Oh, that would have been great. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead, unfortunately. Yep. It's over. Rest in peace. It'd be like that. Yeah, man. Shit. Well, that's why I'm not an expert on this game yet. Little by little getting better. Fucking A. Fucking A, man. It was a good attempt, though. It was a good attempt. Good attempt for sure. 4 score and 7 years ago. That being said, I think I'm done. I know we spent like 2 hours watching videos and stuff like that, doing some reacts and stuff like that. So we didn't really play that much, but I'm happy with what we did today. I'm getting really hungry. I'm pretty sure my girlfriend's going to be getting here soon, so I want to be able to make dinner and stuff. So yeah, it was a fun time. I'm going to be working on uploading videos and stuff like that. Let's raid out. I want to send you guys somewhere to somebody. What the fuck just happened? Exit split screen, please. No, why is it doing a split screen angle on my browser? Hello? All right, I'm gonna raid out. Sending you guys to somebody. We'll find out. We'll see who I'm sending you guys to. All right, food you should eat today. Have you not eaten today at all? You really should. You really should eat today. Yeah. Holy what? You gotta go eat. For sure, you gotta go eat. What the hell? Get yourself some food. I'm gonna make some food with my girlfriend for sure. You've not eaten anything today, no? I mean, yeah, we've talked about this before, so yeah, I get that, but like, damn, you really got to get yourself some food. Seriously, go get yourself something to eat. Um, Vibe, relax. And it'll all be okay. Who do I raid out to, gamers? I have no clue who to raid out to. I don't really have anyone to raid out to. I think I'm kind of just done. Yeah, I think I'm kind of just done. I'd raid out to you. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I have no clue. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna raid out. I guess I'm just calling it there. But thank you guys so much for watching today. A lot of fun. Thank you guys for the support for the resubs today, of course. Remember, I know I'm not live as often now anymore, but I'm still trying to put up content on the old YouTube, the good old YouTube channel. So if you're looking for content from me while I'm not live, then for sure go over there. I'm trying to keep it updated. Obviously, not doing that much of a good job right now, but I did just start law school, but still trying my best. So thank you guys so much for your support. Seriously, it's really appreciated. I highly appreciate you guys sticking around and everything. Thanks for the ad time, Reshi. We got to get the ads in. Yep, we got to get the ads in. An ad just ran recently, apparently, so I can't actually run an ad. That's so lovely. That's so fun. God damn it. I'll keep the stream running. I might like put it in ending soon, but I'll keep the stream running until I can run an ad. But thank you so much for watching. Seriously, thank you for hopping in. Whether you hopped in the beginning or you hopped in now, I really sincerely appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I'll be live tomorrow. Remember, I'll be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST for Sub Saturday. So I'll see you guys then. That boy, hello. Your stream pretty cool, and you really love it. Would be awesome to join. Okay. That boy, I want you to say shit in the chat right now. Guys, in general, say shit in the chat right now. Type shit. Is this person a bot or not? Let's see. Is this person a bot or not? Let's find out. Everyone, type shit in the chat. Let's see. Shit. Is this person, let's play the game. Is this a bot or is this a real person? That boy, if you are a real person, type shit in the chat right now. Yeah. I'll give you a moment. I guess this is my perfect. Oh, there we go. I can run the ad now. Okay, I'll run the ad now. Perfect. Yippee! I got to run an ad now off of having to wait for that. Perfect. Yeah, okay. I think that's been enough time. Yeah. You're a bot, man. I hate to tell you this. Don't scam my people. Get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye. All right. Well, that was an interesting little tidbit for the end of the stream. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and out of times you're in. Peace out. Stay safe. And have yourselves a damn good one. I'll catch you in the next stream tomorrow. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.